Episode 91 of the Shower Party Podcast. I'm here live with Brandon Sanders in the flesh.
Hey.
I'm back in the bisexual state of Ohio. It's good to be here.
we love having our bisexual king, Liam Salvage, back
Every
in
time
Ohio.
I come here. I saw a lot of cows this week because I had to drive down to West Virginia. Boy, am I a long-haul trucker.
Yeah?
You wouldn't believe how much I drove alone.
Really?
I had a bunch of, stuff in my trunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I was driving 4 hours straight.
Yeah, pretty heavy load.
Pretty heavy load.
Or it was weighed down. Felt
Load.
like you were driving a...
5 people in a 5-seater car. We were packed up.
Oh, yeah.
We had to get a forklift to get those some of them motherfuckers in there. You know what I mean? I had the trunk full of suitcases.
Yeah.
Driving down to West Virginia, no stops. I made one stop to get a lot lizard.
To get a lot lizard?
Yeah. Do you know what those are?
No.
You're not about the
That was
trucker
a lot.
life. You're not a trucker like me.
Is that a girl who, like, looks for truckers?
Yeah,
A lot
prostitutes.
lizard? Yeah.
Little lot
Okay.
lizards. Scaly skin, sun damage, you know what I mean?
They got the eczema, but all over.
Yeah, and eczema all over. You touch them and you're like, this feels like sandpaper, but you're the closest thing to a woman around.
Right. Closest thing to a woman.
It's rough.
They're probably... They probably are women.
You'd
Like
be surprised.
authentic real women, are they?
Some of them will look at you. Some of them haircuts look like boys. You know what I mean?
Some of them boy haircuts on there.
Just a
Goddamn
herpes
12-year-old
infested
boy.
woman at a truck stop. You wouldn't believe how good that feels.
I don't think I will believe it.
All those bumps and ridges feel like you're reading
Ugh.
Braille on her pussy.
Ugh.
Ew, herpes. You're just figuring.
I don't want any. You finger her like you're reading Braille.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
the clit. That's how many clits do you have?
You like that? You goddamn scaly son of a bitch.
Probably lick their tongues a lot, like lick their lips, like a little lizard. Searching for meth and trucker cock.
Meth and trucker cock.
You'd be surprised how those go hand in hand.
Yeah, I guess.
Trucker cock's kind of like that rock candy on the stick.
It's hard candy.
They just got meth all around their dick, so they get the lot lizards to come in there and touch them, feel them up real good.
That's a good way to, I don't know, like snag them. I think that's the trap to catch a lot lizard.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. Not that you need much help catching one. They're pretty slow.
It's not like a bird where you put a box with some seed underneath and you pull a string. It's a lot easier than that.
It's so much easier than that. Yeah.
You just dangle a 20 in the front of their face and they're like, yeah, I'll come.
No, whatever you want. Like,
Yeah.
I'm yours for like 4 hours. Do you think there's ever a night where lot lizards are, not tweaking? Or do you think they
That's a
tweak
good
every
question.
night?
Now, I feel like if you're a level 1 lot lizard, like you just started lot lizarding, I feel like those are the ladies that are like, they still think, once I do this, I'm still going to go to nursing school.
Right. They still have like some dreams and aspirations left.
I'm sucking and fucking these fat truckers, not for the love of the game, but because I need to go to med school.
Yeah. They still have that like set goal that they're like, this is why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Right. There's a reason. I'm not just doing this. Right?
Yeah.
But they're just doing it.
I can
Right.
still be a nurse. I still have aspirations.
I don't know. I think it's honestly more inspirational when you have like a lot lizard who's way too deep in it, and they tweak every day. They make it happen.
She's just
right?
punching in, punching out.
Yeah. Mhm.
I do think if you're a stripper or a sex worker of some sort,
Mhm.
if you tell a man like, yeah, I don't want to be here. I'm just trying to get through. I want to go to nursing school eventually.
Yeah.
That makes it 100 times hotter. 'Cause
Probably.
you're like, yeah, she's doing this for me, and then I'm gonna help this lady achieve her goals.
Right. Yeah. I feel like you get something out of it.
Yeah.
On that end, right?
'Cause you're like, I made that girl's day. I didn't touch her inappropriately. I was a nice, respectful man at the strip club.
Yeah.
But I also gave her about $1,000 because I thought she would be nice to me.
I gave her $10K to be a doctor. I'm such a good person.
Oh yeah.
She only touched my penis a little bit for it, so it's so fair.
Yeah. She's definitely not going to continue lot lizarding after I gave her $10,000.
No way. She's not gonna blow.
Fuck,
that
she
all
blew it on
on
meth.
Meth, yeah. She
God
would never.
damn it. I got to come back next week and give her $10,000 more.
Yeah. Dude, she would never. She would never blow all that money. I know her. We're tight like that.
Fuck, she has 10 kids. God damn it. Fine, I'll give you $100,000 if you can come live with me and bring all your kids.
I mean, like, we're cracking jokes, but this is like a really sad situation.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
yeah,
like what a rut to be in.
Yeah,
A lot lizard, man.
I feel like before you get to the lot lizard point, there's other things in your life that went completely wrong. That's some of them being your fault. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say their fault, but like some decisions were made that directly, like, negatively impacted their life in big ways. Right?
Yeah, because it's like you're about to think like, I don't have enough money for therapy, so I'm gonna make money.
What's the next best thing?
Yeah. It does feel nice when like everyone in the car is sleeping with you on a long drive, and you're like, I could kill them all right now. I could pull this steering wheel, and they're gonna wake up in a frenzy and just beat that immediately.
Yeah, that was a feeling that you had. That was like a thought.
No, it's always a thought when there's someone in the car with me. Like I have their life in my hands, and there's nothing they can do about it. It's really a good power trip.
Yeah, I mean, there have been a couple of times when like we've been in the car together, and you've like just made a comment like that, and you're like, dude, I could just like crash this car right now.
I could kill you right now.
I was like, that's okay.
And they wouldn't even think it's murder. They would just think it was an accident.
Well, yeah.
Just think about that
But
every
you
time
would
you're driving with
probably
someone.
die too, unless you like.
Nah, I'm gonna aim.
You like hit a tree directly on like me and the passenger.
That's exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
They always have these like movies and stories in real life where a guy pulls the wheel so he hits the tree instead of his lady. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing that. I'm surviving. She took the risk by getting in my passenger seat.
Right.
I'm gonna keep on going. Whatever happens to her happens. You know what I mean?
I like how you say this, but like, it's such bullshit because like, you're very protective of Rachel. Like, you would pull it so that you got hit by the goddamn tree. You would.
How's she gonna tell that I didn't pull the steering wheel to try to protect her?
But you're gonna sit here and be like, nah, fuck her, dude.
In the end,
that's my meat.
I would rather be alive. She's only a girlfriend right now. If she was a mother, maybe.
Yeah, if she was your mom, for sure.
Yeah. If she was a mother, I'd pull that steering wheel. I would be the one to die. You can't take away a kid's mother.
Right.
But she's not.
Well, I'm in
not.
the position where I would.
You would have to pull the steering wheel.
I would pull the steering wheel.
And that's your prerogative. That's your
That's my pierogi, dude.
Yeah, it's your pierogi.
That's my prerogative. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that's a great spot to be, because at any point I may just have to like sacrifice myself, you know?
Like there's a gun on the living room floor, and you're like, oh fuck, that could go off at any moment. Let me shoot myself in the head so she doesn't have to deal with it.
Right.
There's no one touching it, but you know those guns can misfire sometimes.
They can misfire.
The age-old story of a gun just going off by itself.
Everybody's heard it, dude. And it's like, I have to make sure I shoot every bullet out of the clip to make sure none of them can go off.
And then save the last one for yourself.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I gotta put each one in myself and then like finish off the job, right?
Like fuck. Now I have a gun and she's in the room still. I could be the murderer.
Was it me all along?
Fuck. I was gonna kill her.
Dude. Fuck.
I gotta protect her from myself.
The only way to save her is by killing myself.
My girlfriend also has been doing this thing where she like is very afraid the Chinese are gonna invade us right now, like World War III scenario.
Oh, really?
And I told her she's like looking into how to plant like food and live for a long time off of the land. Like it's gonna be an apocalypse.
I will say sometimes I'll like pull up some literature about just like making a farm,
Maybe
and
a little
stuff
homestead.
like that. Yeah, because I feel like that's such a good like bank of knowledge to have. Is be like, I could build my own house and like work on living, you know. But yes, go on.
But she's pretending that Asians invading us is going to be a zombie apocalypse, which is very funny.
Right.
Like they're just going to go for your brains or something. But she wants to get a gun. If things get that bad, I don't want to be here. We only need a gun with 2 bullets. I'm going to shoot her. And then I'm going to think, fuck, I actually can't shoot myself. I don't have the guts to do it.
Dude, that'd be the worst. It's like you have this pact and you shoot her and you're like, dude, I can't do this. And you just live on without her.
I actually like living. Fuck, or World War III ends right as I shoot her in the head.
Yeah.
You got to think there was like something in World War II where like they were about to put someone out of their misery. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, oh, the war's over. We didn't have to do that right now. It was just his leg. The battle's over. Yeah. We could have just cut off his leg and went home, but instead I shot him in the head so he didn't have to suffer. Fuck, Hitler killed himself just then too.
Damn it. Isn't there a movie like that where like some guy shoots like somebody he loves and like didn't have enough bullets to like save other people? The Mist? Or
Yeah, The
like
Mist.
That? Yeah.
The Mist. That he like. I'm pretty sure it's only like a day that there was mist around him, so things went bad pretty fast.
Right. Yeah.
And then
it was a fast decline right there.
Yeah. Right when he kills his whole family, the mist starts going away and the military comes.
Yeah, in the military, you see him like fighting back.
So he's like, is this like legal? Like, am I gonna have to go to jail now?
Right, like that's such a bad feeling right there, man.
And they're like, dude, you were in the mist for like an hour.
Dude, that was 30 minutes and you killed your whole family.
You convinced them that you were gonna do it. Like, they had no issue with it whatsoever.
They were thankful. They were happy that you were doing it. But what a bunch of pussies just giving up like that, dude.
Oh yeah.
They're like, you know what? No, actually, take us all out and then shoulder that burden for all of us.
Yeah.
Actually, like, what a bunch of pussies, man.
It's the age-old question of, if you were a Jewish guy in the Holocaust, would you rather go through all the torture or would you rather be killed instantly? Because at the end of the torture, you could live.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I don't have the choice, right?
So you could be an unruly Jew going in there and being like, being the class clown, and they'd probably kill you pretty quick. They'd be like, this guy's so goddamn funny, but he's he's disturbing the class right now.
We can't have this guy cracking this many jokes.
No. What are you going to be, a stand-up comedian? You like Hollywood or something? Get this guy out of here. Wait, tell us one last joke before you go.
Yeah, you got any more?
Knock, knock.
He's breaking our soldiers, dude. They're cracking up. They're getting along with this Jew.
They're starting to like the Jewish guys because of this one stand-up comedian guy in the Holocaust.
He's actually fixing all of the prejudice problems that the entire group has had. They love this guy. They're defending him.
The Nazis didn't call it the Holocaust, right?
No, they just called it Tuesday.
Yeah, that's a good point. They weren't like, hey, why are we holocausting these guys? They were like, let's go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. At no point were they like, man, this is like some sort of Holocaust. Man, this is almost like a genocide that we're doing. They're like, no, this is just what we got to do.
That's true. It's like pest control for them.
I feel like that's how they looked at it.
Yeah. I want to go back to the days where I was like, fuck, I need to trade this Squirtle for 2 Charizards. You know what I mean? Those are so much simpler days.
That's a trade that would never happen, by the way.
Actually,
a Squirtle for 2 Charizards, dude.
I had
be fucking for
Bulbasaur was a pretty common Pokemon card, and I had 5 of them.
Yeah.
And the one guy traded me a Charizard for 5 of those Bulbasaurs. Why? He was dumb as shit.
What the fuck?
The trick is, when you're a kid, it's kind of like being an adult, being a CEO. You find it's like a multi-level marketing scheme almost. Mm-hmm. You find the stupid people on the bus that are into Pokemon as well, and they don't know what they're looking at. Mm-hmm. Like they just got into the cards. They don't know the show. Right. They don't know who the cool Pokemon are. Mm-hmm. So then you just go up to them and you're like, I have 5 Squirtles. That's a lot of cards. I'll give you this for that actually legendary card.
Yeah, and in their mind, they're like, I got 5 cards for this one card. Yeah. That's such a good deal. Oh yeah. Just by pure volume, you're like, that's insane.
I also feel bad for my family members, because at one point my cousin got too old to play with Pokemon cards, and he gave me all of his cards. Oh yeah. And it has the Charizard that's shiny, and
you had the hollow first print Charizard. Yeah. I
still have it, and it's that could be worth thousands of dollars, and he just gave it to me in a big box.
Yeah. I mean, depending on quality and which if it was the actual one of the actual first edition ones, but
it was a first edition. I've looked it up. I need to get it minted. I'm so scared to get it minted because I think they're gonna steal I'm gonna mail it in and they're gonna steal it from me.
You gotta get it insured before you send it in. Yeah. But how are you gonna get it insured without knowing how much it's worth, man? I would assume that it's not in great quality. Yeah. Even with it being
great quality.
Held in a. Is it?
I have $100,000 in my closet right now.
No fucking shot.
I have a brand new house in a Pokemon card.
100,000 for a house, dude?
Depends.
What kind of house is you
I get a nice trailer, dude. My ultimate dream is to get 4 trailers right next to each other, so that one trailer's my bedroom, the other one's a kitchen, then a living room, then an extra bedroom. Dude, 4 trailers to make one gigantic trailer like it's fucking Power Ranger or something. Uh-huh. I put them all together and it makes a big guy, and I just live in that.
It makes a big guy.
Dude, my trailer's gonna become a big guy.
I was thinking you just connect them like end to end and make a really long house. So it's just
That would be nice.
It's just one hallway.
You just have a hallway of a house. That would be dope.
That would be sick. Honestly, it makes me think of like Saltburn. Like, you know, when he's like, he first makes it to the rich people's house.
Yeah.
And he's like walking down this hallway and it's like 20 different rooms in there. I
Yeah,
was like, that would be sick if it was just like lined up rooms.
It takes 20 minutes to get to the other side of your house.
Yeah.
But it takes 2 seconds to get to the one side to the other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hallways are pretty nice, man. I like hallways.
Hallways are nice. I've only ever had like one hallway though.
Yeah.
I've never been in a house that has more than one hallway.
That's what I'm saying. Houses need more hallways.
I do. You have one hallway too.
Yeah, yeah, I've got one hallway.
But yeah, because then you could make the argument that a foyer is like a wide hallway.
I would not make that argument.
Like you're upstairs.
You could.
Like your upstairs landing where all those bedrooms are. Mm-hmm. That could be an enlarged hallway that isn't straight.
Okay.
If you think about it.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a gaped hallway, dude.
If you think about it,
it's like a wide one, dude. Like no,
a bedroom is kind of like a square hallway.
Here's the thing. You could make the argument for any of those. I'm not going to, and I'm not going to believe any of that bullshit.
I think my goal is now to have a house with more than one hallway.
Dude, I'm telling you, make the whole house a hallway. It's pretty straightforward, dude.
Yeah.
Have nothing but hallway.
I want more than one, though, because then I think if you got one hallway, you're poor. But if you got 2 or more, god damn, you're rich. It's kind of like, here's my theory about roofs. If you have...
Roofs.
Yeah. If you have only one peak on an individual segment of your house, you're poor. If you start getting, like, fucking peaks and valleys on one segment of the roof, god damn, how much did you pay for that house? Because that's a lot of peaks.
You're starting to get, like, tesseract levels of, like, fucking... lots of peaks, and you've got sides. And
I want, like, a dodecahedron roof, because that means I got a lot of money up there.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much it took me to pay for those roofers to do the dodecahedron up there?
I bet you didn't even get offered the dodecahedron pack.
No, you don't have enough money to get 4 peaks on your roof. I might add a 5th peak on that roof.
I've been thinking about adding a 5th peak to my roof.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Dude, that would be very expensive just because it'd be a pain in the ass to put up there. So
I'm going to get to old age and I'm going to be alone in a house. I'm going to be like, fuck, I need some workers around here to keep me company.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, hey, can you add like 5 more peaks to that roof real quick? I'm going to sit down there in the lawn with a lawn chair, just sipping lemonade, watching those workers do their thing. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Hey, y'all missed a spot. One more peak up there. Don't make me come up there, boys.
Oh, so...
Wait, I do want to think of like what rich people like buy, like what if like what's popular for rich people is literally just what's difficult to like make or do. Like
I think so.
Like whatever's just the most difficult to do.
It is 100%
that's what they like, right?
Yeah. Like if you get Wagyu beef, or what's it called? Wagyu? Is that it?
Wagyu.
Yeah, it's just the most difficult
Wagyu.
way to feed a cow.
Yeah.
Like we only gave this guy grass. And it was a certain type of grass and shit.
They just made it difficult as fuck, and they're like, that makes it good.
It's only made in certain farms. So you have to ship it elsewhere around the world. Like it's the most difficult thing to ship.
Right.
It is the most difficult thing that rich people like.
I don't think it's worth it.
No. So I'm here for a funeral, and I was at the funeral, and I don't know why it cracked me up when the pastor was doing their thing, because they kept on saying, like, Jesus, please touch these people. Jesus, please touch this woman and send her to heaven. And just constantly said touch, like she didn't open up as thesaurus to figure out a different word to like to touch. And it was just cracking me up.
And the word to touch on its own is like, you can use a better word than that. Please guide, please. Like reassure.
Bless.
Please bless. Please, whatever.
And then it got me cracking up because I was thinking about like one of those, when you're like 12, there's some girls that almost have like a relationship experience with Jesus. They're like love Jesus in a way. It's like he's my boyfriend. Yeah, it was cracking me up. Of girl, like just the imagery of a girl on Kick, like being like, yeah, I'm talking to Jesus. Like, yeah, he might be like 33 years old, but like he likes me on Kick.
But, like, he likes me for me. Like, he forgave all of my sins. Like, he's a good guy. Okay. It's funny having to like convince people that Jesus is a good guy.
Yeah, you might be 33 years old and I'm 12 years old, but like
I'm 12, but he loves me.
I'm mature for my age. Jesus loves me no matter what. He said I can come visit him.
Time's like just a construct, okay? Like
age is just a number.
He's like thousands of years old. Like it's okay. When it hits that point, it's like, what does it matter? Okay.
He says we don't even have to have sex to have fun. His mother didn't.
He actually hates sex. Foot jobs don't count. He said that. Oh, those are on the table.
100%. He's like, actually, show me your 12-year-old feet. This is funny. Never do it. But like to play as Jesus for all those Young Life kids.
Yeah.
To be like, I'm actually the reincarnate of Jesus. They'd fall for it so easily. I don't know why no one's ever thought of that.
Well, I don't know if they would, man. You'd have to do something like fairly convincing.
Yeah, just David Blaine. David Blaine
honestly
could easily just go into those Young Life camps and be like, ladies, I gotta show you me walking on water, and I'm gonna have all of your 14-year-olds. David Blaine could have easily done it.
Like he would actually walk on water. Like that would be the trick, is him actually doing it. You know, that crazy motherfucker.
And he put like spikes through his hands. He already does that.
Yeah.
Right, like he puts it all the way.
His tricks are just like doing
Jesus stuff.
He's just doing shit. He's just actually doing it, man.
I'm gonna, and now to prove my love for God, I'm gonna hold my breath for 20 minutes. Yeah. And they're like, "Fuck, David Blaine must actually be Jesus in there."
Yeah, he's probably Jesus. My favorite is like, I think it was like his first like, I don't know, like movie like special, like magic special.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it? Like for stand-up comedians, it's like, oh hey, like
this is my new special.
this is my new special that came out.
I think it's
like,
called a set of tricks.
I think it's just called a gag.
David Blaine's bag of tricks.
It was like in his first one, and it was like the last trick he did, is he was like telling people like, hey, I'm going to levitate now. And it was just him like positioning his feet so that like he lifted the one
Dudes
up.
love doing that one.
Like, and you just have to stand at a specific angle, like facing away from people.
If you're 12 years old and you love magic even a little bit, you're like, fuck, I can do that trick so easy. I'm going to make myself levitate in front of all these people.
Yeah. And I mean, it kind of looks like...
Yeah, if you're
like
standing...
if you stand at the exact right spot,
if you're standing at a 45-degree angle from you and you're behind them,
yeah,
it looks like they're levitating.
Right. That one cracks me up because it's like such a specific, like...
Yeah.
set of things that needs to happen, and he's like doing it for people on the street. Like, who
Black
wouldn't
people.
just be like, "Hey, turn around."
Black people.
No, turn around. Let me see.
Dude, if I was into magic any bit, I would just like go to Compton and just do magic for those fellas.
That's what he did.
That would feel so good all day long.
Yeah.
Just like going into black neighborhoods, being like, "You guys want to see a fucking magic trick?" And they just go crazy. Oh, that's the best.
I feel like black people have a very like. I don't know. I feel like they love magic. Like,
yeah.
Like you do like some tricks for white people. They're like, "Wow,
yeah, it's such a good job."
Like, wow, like that's such a boring reaction.
Yeah.
Like black people get like
into it.
Minds fucking blown, dude. Like they commit to like believing in the magic.
They know it's fake, but they're like, "God damn, he actually did that." Like just suspend disbelief for just a second.
Right. Which I love that.
I wish I was black so I could appreciate magic better.
Me too.
I just want to go be in the mind of a black man for one day so I can watch some David Blaine shit go down.
I feel like I just don't believe in magic like I should, dude. When did we stop believing in magic?
I just want to be a boy. I just want to be Peter Pan.
I just want to be a boy, dude.
Yeah. Peter Pan never stopped believing. I want to be him.
My trans friend who's a girl. I just want to be a boy.
Did you do something a joke the other week that your boss told you?
Oh yeah. It was
it was such like a dad joke about trans people.
Well, okay. Here's the story. He went to the Madonna concert.
Oh yeah, he was with all of them. They all went to that concert.
So like he loves going to concerts. Like he loves live music, and he loves a wide variety of music. So like he likes Madonna's music, but he was like very frustrated with that concert because it was like more of a performance than a concert, right? Like she wasn't
like
really
70
singing her
years old.
stuff, and she's like dancing and like doing all this crazy shit. And he's like, I wanted the music. I didn't want her.
She can't physically.
Well, she was doing so much more than what she should have been able to do.
I heard about the concert, and she just like flies around the stage lip syncing.
Yeah, and she's like dancing and stuff and doing shit.
Well, she's doing old lady dances.
Yeah, but I don't know. He wanted a concert. He didn't want like a performance of this old bag like just flopping around the stage.
Yeah.
But he said that there were like, it was like a drag show at the beginning, almost like that was his best comparison. So he had like some drag queen came out, and I don't know, was like talking to the audience and being like, oh yeah, like I'll blow you for this. Like no, honey, I'll like blow you for this. Like I don't know, like
Bob the drag queen.
Okay, sure, yeah. I don't know Bob the drag queen.
She opens for his shows. It's funny because I heard about other people watching it, and they thought it was like a stand-up or something. But
yeah,
he gets him pumped for Madonna, which is the best guy to do it.
And like it was probably hype, but like I don't know, like she said something about like sucking dick.
Hell yeah.
Somewhere in there, and like I don't know. My boss was like talking about that. And he was like, "Oh, like talking about blowing trannies," and he was like, "Back in my day, blowing a tranny was having car trouble." And he was like, "That was a good one. I like that."
Tell that on your little podcast.
He was like, "Tell Liam about that."
Did he actually?
Yeah, he was like, "He's a comedian. Tell him about that one. We gotta get that one going around."
God damn it.
It was like organic and in the conversation. It was like funny in the moment. I was like, yeah, that's.
I like how he was at a Madonna concert and he's like, I gotta write this joke real fast.
Well, no, he didn't think about it until like we were talking about it. You know?
That's very funny.
We were riffing, you know, talking about his experience riffing on it.
You want to send him this clip of the podcast?
I did, yeah.
Hell yeah. Does he listen? You should probably get him to listen.
No, I don't want him to listen.
I want you to tell all your coworkers to just start listening, so they come in the next day like looking at you like a side eye, and you know that they listen to it, and you're like, fuck.
Here's the thing: I have like 3 coworkers, so it's not a lot of people. Yeah. Not a lot of people. No.
We could double our audience size.
Dude, 3 people? Why haven't you told them yet? We could have so many more viewers. Like,
I went to West Virginia, and my family at the beginning of the podcast listened. The worst time to listen.
Yeah.
Like the first episode where I was like, Brandon, why'd you say the N-word?
Oh, dude.
Let's go back to the good old days of me accusing you of saying the N-word right before we started recording.
Yeah. I mean, that was a good time.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Now we talk about other funny stuff. God, we just need to get back to our roots.
Yeah, we got to get back to our roots.
What happened to the old shower party?
You just accused me of saying fucked up shit, and then I'm like, whoa.
No, I
never said that. I never said that.
No,
that sounds like something I would say, but I would never.
Every comedy podcast starts out like that, where they're like, dude, stop saying the N-word.
I need more people to hear me saying the N-word.
Yeah.
That's every comedy podcast. Not enough people know about my N-word saying habits.
That is every comedy podcast of like starting it up and be like, I say the N-word to my friends, but what if I can get like 1,000 people to hear me say it?
I need more people to listen to this.
What if I said retarded, but to a global audience?
I need 20,000 people to hear me saying retarded over and over every week.
What happened to the good old days in the early 2000s? We could say that word. I'm going to bring it back in the form of a comedy podcast.
Yeah. The people, they're going to love it. It's revolutionary. Nobody's ever seen it before.
And if the comedy podcast doesn't work, we're going to start giving advice to influenced young dudes about how they can get laid.
Yeah. Dude, people aren't getting laid like they used to before.
Dude, if you want to get laid, all you got to do, berate a woman until she gives in.
There were so many things you could have said there, and that was quite possibly the worst. That might have been one of the worst things you could have said there.
Just be a sex pest until she says, if I give you a blowjob, will you leave me alone? And you're like, yeah.
Not the
and then you don't leave her alone.
That's such a wild statement. If I give you a blowjob, will you leave me alone? Yeah. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Dude, I was bartending the other day, and like I only worked this like small section of the shift. Like we open up at 4, and so I worked that morning and like swapped off with somebody else at like 5. So I was only there for an hour, right? Like right as I open up the doors, like this old couple comes in, and they're laughing a bunch. They're very lively for their age,
very
right?
jovial.
And so I'm talking to him, and I think like they just needed somebody to talk to, because this old guy like starts, I don't know, he's ranting about this, that, and the other. Like, he's got so many stories to tell me. Like, am I contributing to the conversation? No, I'm just listening. Like, I'm just listening for an hour to this guy's stories. And he was telling me about, like, he went to Kent State in, like, the 70s.
Okay.
And he was like, obviously, like, phones were in a much different state. Like you could call anybody on campus for no fee, but anything outside of that was, like, a long-distance call, right? So everybody had, like, a phone that they could use, like, in their, like, rooms or whatever. So he said that, like, their co-ed dorms were like one building over here was men and then like women over there, right?
They like to separate them back then. They're like,
co-ed was still separate.
Yeah, we don't want dicks being in the fashion business right now.
Yeah,
we want the fashion major ladies, because that's all they got, being over there, and we want the penises doing engineering over in this building.
Engineering and construction, new degree construction, and we get them to do physical labor for 4 years.
The new degree is actually preparing for enrollment in the U.S. military. You never know when you're going to get drafted, so we're going to prepare you for that.
New degree guns.
Yeah.
New degree the USA. Okay.
New degree for ladies, cooking. Which one are you going to pick, ladies? Fashion or cooking?
New degree for ladies, cleaning the house, vacuums for ladies.
Fabuloso 101. You want your house to smell better? Lesson 1, boil it in a pot.
Boil your house in a pot to disinfect it. Step 1. You come home from your long 10-hour shift at the factory, and your wife is just splashing hot water on the walls.
Like she's a priest just trying to, like, bless it.
Okay, but yeah, he was talking about, like, he lived in a co-ed dorm, and like yeah, so you could call other people on the campus, and he said that the horny ladies on the other end over there, and reminder, this is like him and his wife just sitting at the bar, and he's telling me that he was like, yeah, like you'd have those like gals who were ready to go on the other side, like they would like put in their window like the last 4 digits that you had to dial to call their rooms. So like then he found out like what the, like, I don't know, the algorithm's the wrong word, but like there was a certain set
like
of
the
like
next room is one different number.
It was like next room was like 2 different or something like that. So we figured it out, and then he'd just be calling like all the ladies over there. I feel like people were so horned up back then. Like all they did for fun, it was like find somebody to like have sex with, and it was
pretty
like
much.
Like it wasn't as easy to contact people, so you were just like dying to like talk to anybody and be like, will you suck my dick? I'll buy you like a Coke or something, you know?
It's funny, I was with my mom in West Virginia. She grew up there, and there's nothing where she came from. Like, it's not a big town. It's like 400 people there.
And they had like farms, and that was it.
Yeah, they didn't even have farms. It was like there's a coal plant, coal mining, and then there's like a power plant. That's all you could work. So I was like, there's nothing for kids to do here. So as a teenager, what did you do for fun? And I caught my mom in a whore lie. She was like, we would just park. I was like, God damn you whore, what the fuck are you doing right now?
What do you mean you would park? The fuck?
Well, parking in like the 80s was like, we would go park on somewhere and have sex. I'm like, God damn you whore.
Yeah, you would get all handsy with each other. God damn it. I feel like that was like the fun thing to do.
Yeah.
And nowadays, like, people want to do anything but like talk to people and have sex.
Why would I have sex when I can watch TikTok for 8 hours?
That's what I'm saying. You could watch TikTok for 8 hours. You could pull up 1,000 porn videos.
Yeah.
You could pull up fake porn videos of your favorite actors. Like,
why would I initiate sex with a new lady, disappoint her immediately, and not even get hard?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Tell her it's fine. You'll have a good story to tell your friends, and then and then go home. I'd rather stay home, whack off to what I want to watch.
Yeah.
And know I'm gonna come.
I know I'm gonna come.
You ever think you just want to start force feeding your girl steroids to make her get like real big?
Nope.
Like real strong and.
Nope.
Can carry you to bed.
Never thought about that.
Like when you're on your wedding day and you're supposed to carry the woman through the premises. Don't you just wish a lady would pick you up, treat you like a little boy, just get you get you into that door?
Not really.
Really. I've been giving my girl D-ball in her drinks. My girl's been drinking straight D-ball and TRT.
Is it working yet?
Dude, she's got a massive clit. She's got pythons bigger than mine. her guns are massive. She's got 23-inch biceps.
Fuck yeah. See, at first I thought you were gonna say like to make your girlfriend get big. Like I thought you were gonna be like have her like just eat a lot and get heavy. You know?
No, I want
you
her.
Don't want a heavy
I want
girlfriend.
Her muscular. I want her 5% body fat, veins coming out of her.
Dude, like abs on a woman? Like I can get behind that.
No,
for sure.
So the one thing I don't want is a girl with abs. What
the fuck, dude? Like the one part that I'm like, yes, I actively think that is good. And you're like, dude, abs on a woman?
The only abs I want a woman to have,
and like, fucking pecs out of this world, dude, bulging fucking like calves, like.
You know the strongman guts where it bulges out like they're pregnant and has abs on top?
Yeah.
That's the only abs that are acceptable for a woman.
Ew.
Otherwise, all girl abs, when they get to a certain body fat percentage, look like little boy abs.
What do you mean little boy abs?
Like,
what the fuck does that mean?
You know when we were kids, there would be like a jacked little boy? Like for some reason he has abs just because he's super skinny. All girl abs look like little boy abs.
I could not tell you what little boy abs.
Jamie,
look
pull
like.
up little boy abs.
Jamie, pull up little boy abs. Pull up shirtless little boy abs.
Pull up little 8-year-old boy abs. But, like kids in our school, I don't want to name names, but like some of them had abs, and I played sports with them.
I do not remember.
And then I grew up. I was like, that's like that kid's abs when he was 8.
You were a twig, dude. You were pretty damn skinny. I'm glad you finally put on some fucking weight.
I'm glad you got fat.
Scrawny.
I'm glad you can no longer fit into an airplane seat. I'm glad you also don't have enough money to get in first class, so you have more room. I'm glad you have to squeeze into that little airplane seat. God, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I fly back tomorrow.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be bad, dude.
And if there's anybody sitting next to me, I have to sit like this the whole time, holding my arms.
And you're flying solo, dude.
Yeah.
Yep. You don't even have Rachel there to like take up her space and make her uncomfortable instead.
Just lay on her.
Mm-hmm.
It is a fun thing to do with ladies, that you can just lay on them and they can't get up.
Yeah.
Not in a way. This is more of like a like a fun little goofy play sometimes.
Yeah. Like she's laying down, like you just lay on top, and it's
so
like there's no way she can move. You're like dead weight, you know.
I try to test her sometimes. I'm like, if I died when I was on top of you, could you get out?
Yeah.
And I lay on her and she can't. I'm like, you need to start training more. I need to give you more D-ball in your milk.
You need more D-ball, babe.
Yeah.
You finished your D-ball?
Dude, I was at an open mic and there was this girl and her whole joke was that she has a big pussy.
Those were her jokes?
Yeah, it was like 2 minutes worth of jokes. And it was just like, yeah, I have a large pussy.
God. Indecent women.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's not like I ever talk about my penis on stage. What are you doing, lady?
Right. It's not like you go up there and you're like, I have a massive penis.
It's not like I go up there and I say how small my penis is and then I'm racist for a little bit. It's not like it's not like I have a podcast where I'm racist for an hour.
That was actually like the perfect way to describe like your a chunk of your comedy. Like, talk about having a small penis and then you're racist for a couple of minutes.
I have a joke right now about my dad's penis.
Why?
It's pretty funny. It's been doing well.
Oh, your dad's penis is pretty funny?
Yeah, I say how big it is. And then
dad's hung.
I had a girl, or it was either a girl or a gay guy. I was at a gay bar, so I don't know which one it was. It was just like a voice. And he said, "Do you take after your dad?" And I said, "No, I have my mom's dick." And that was a good another minute where I was just talking about having my mom's dick.
Nice. Like, you get certain things from, like, different sides of, like
yeah,
your
it's
family,
all random.
You know? It's not all random. Like, I felt like there were some things, like hairline and stuff like that, or, like...
That's like a wives' tale.
Is it?
It's supposed to be like your mom's father. You take the hair after, but it's all wives' tale.
You're a wives' tale.
Because I don't have an afro. I have so many people in my family that have afros, and we're not Jewish. I'm like, where the fuck? Why don't I have an afro? Because that'd be so tight.
That would be tight, too.
Just imagine me with like, I wouldn't cut it either. I just have a big afro. My dad could grow an afro, but he doesn't.
Really?
Yeah. When he was younger, it like looked almost like a little afro.
Damn.
I wish so bad that I had a white afro.
That'd be
That's
sick,
so sick.
I mean, afros are just cool. I like them, yeah.
I want a pick in my hair with a fist on the end.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
My grandma had one of those. That was funny.
Damn.
Because that's like a black power like a
Yeah.
pick, and she had one. I always thought it was
She didn't
funny.
know?
No, she just bought a pick at like a Burlington Coat Factory or something. I was
Mhm.
thinking the blackest store I could think of. This one that came up first.
Burlington?
Yeah. Have you ever been into a Burlington Coat Factory where
No.
there wasn't a black dude in there?
I don't think I've been in many Burlington
No.
Coat
Okay, I've
Factories.
been in a lot of them. I guess I'm hip.
I'm hip. I'm cultured, dude. What can I say?
What can I say? I've been into the lids a couple times too. So
I have been in lids, but
I've
don't
not
buy
bought a
any of
hat
the
there
hats,
because
yeah.
I don't like those kind of hats. I like that.
I like the hats with the cute heifers on them.
I don't like put my hat to the side, so I don't. I don't like doing this when I wear my hat. So this is actually the whitest way to wear a hat.
It is.
It's like the most
unironically the whitest.
Yeah, just off to the side a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like the Eminem way to wear it.
Yeah, fuck Eminem, dude. Yeah, I wish I could grow like an afro, but I've been thinking, dude, I might grow out the back of my hair.
Rat tail?
Hit him with a
rat tail, dude.
Hit him with a little bit of a mullet action.
No.
I might lean towards that, dude.
Don't do the mullet.
Why?
You're gonna look gay and
I'm
stupid.
not gonna look gay.
But with a rat tail, imagine how masculine you would look.
Actually, yeah, no, dude.
You know,
I think I'm
right?
gonna do rat tail. Yeah, that's such a good idea. That's a great call.
What hot guy has a mullet? Do you know how many
Apparently a
hot
lot
guys
of
that have
them.
rat tails?
Every guy with a rat tail is a hot guy.
Yeah.
You're
If
so
you
right.
right now you could be like an 8, but with a rat tail you'd be a goddamn 10.
You think I'm an 8?
If you had a rat tail, you'd be a goddamn 10. It's just your hair right now that's holding you back.
You think I'm an 8, dude?
All you need is a little dangly thing right back here, and goddamn, I'd suck your dick. You know what I mean?
He thinks I'm an 8. He thinks I'm an 8, bro. Fuck yeah.
Get that rat tail, and there's no holding me back.
Well, I'm not getting a rat tail then.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Rat
Yeah,
tails
no,
are
I hate a
pretty
rat
fun.
tail, man.
My dad, he has the afro, but if he grows out his hair, he also naturally gets a rat tail. Pretty sick to have a rat tail afro.
Is it?
Yes.
I mean,
Unironically, the sickest haircut you could get.
That is kind of tight.
You just look like one of those Nerf balls that you could throw that had the tail on it.
Yeah.
So you just have like this big ball and then a little streamer behind them.
Yeah, you get the streamer action. You got the comet head.
Yeah. Yeah, give me the comet. Just a big L afro and rat
Yeah,
tail.
give me the comet dome. You just like tails, dude.
I just
You
want
trying to tell me anything about like?
I dated a girl
What you like?
So, I dated a
no.
girl that we were at a mall and she wanted to go to Spencer's to get a tail
Yeah.
so she could wear it. This is
Yeah.
a wild time in my life.
Wear it sexually.
And I explained to her that like one of those tails is a butt plug.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, no. And then we got to Spencer's and saw him, and she's like, fuck. It is a butt plug. She didn't wear the tail. Bummer. No.
She bailed after that?
Yeah. Because when you're a lady that wants to wear a tail, you don't want to be butt plugged constantly. You don't want to be a wine bottle at the end of the day. Have to uncork yourself.
I think that's the point. I think that's why people do it.
You want to uncork every
I'm
day?
not saying I want to. I don't want to put the tail.
No, but say
I
you
feel
wanted
that
a
is-
tail.
That is like, like a reason that people get them.
Just to uncork?
Just to butt plug it up, you know.
I'm going to try to uncork. That is
I'm gonna try to
be
uncork.
plugged up all day. You know, you're like a little bit. You know, when you open a bottle of wine, that smoke pops out. I just want my farts to let out a little exhaust. You know, like
How
when
many
you're
bottles of wine are you opening?
barefoot.
And why is smoke coming
Maybe I'm
out?
thinking of champagne, where like it just
Yeah, champagne will do
I
that.
want to be like champagne bottle. You uncork me and just.
Because I was gonna say I've opened like hundreds upon hundreds of bottles of wine.
They never pop out a little bit.
There's never smoke. No.
Isn't it so
Some of them
relieving to
some
uncork a
of them
bottle?
will
Then?
like squirt on me though. Like I got to take out the cork slow.
You
Like,
get a little seepage when you
Yeah,
uncork
dude.
yourself.
Like I don't know. Some of them just like they spurt, bro. What can I say?
Isn't it the most satisfying thing to uncork a wine bottle, though?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Imagine
It's pretty
doing that
satisfying.
every day with your butthole.
Well, yeah, I don't want to.
Just imagine it. Okay, so if you sit here and imagine with me, just close your eyes and just be
Mhm.
one with your body. Just be relaxed, real zen. Deep breaths. Now imagine there's a feeling of something in your butthole right now.
Oh, what is
It's
that?
just a little bit of pressure.
Oh,
It only goes in about an inch.
does it hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt.
Oh.
It just feels like there's something in there. Now
What's in my
imagine
butt?
you just rip it out and it How'd that feel?
Damn. That feels good.
We should start doing comedy meditations. You'd be good at that. You'd be good, like, be a little Zen Buddha guy.
You think so?
And then you just...
Like I'm doing the leading?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you just think, now, there's a lot lizard sucking your cock.
You want me to do like I'll do a little write-up for next time we do the pod. I'll do like a little couple-minute intro of like a meditation.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Okay.
Like one of those calm ads.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate those goddamn calm ads.
They suck. They're
I'm watching fucking football, and you're gonna tell me to calm down?
You're gonna tell me to calm down?
I'm ready to beat my wife, and you're gonna do this right now? The Browns are about to lose again.
The Browns are down 72 points right now, and you're gonna tell me to calm down? Typical Sunday night.
They need to fire Stefanski.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like, if you give me like a topic or something, help me get the brain juices flowing.
Hell yeah.
Get something pumping here.
This has been another episode of the Shower Party Podcast. Hey, tell a friend how much fun you had hanging out with us in a basement, doing calm little meditations. See you next week. Have fun.
Yeah.